Episode 118, Hacks, Laughs and Absurdity.
Let's talk about something that has taken over the internet by storm: life hacks. You know, those supposedly brilliant solutions to everyday problems that make you question your own sanity. I recently stumbled upon a life hack video claiming that if you put your phone in a bowl of rice, it will charge faster. Now, call me crazy, but last time I checked, rice was not the secret ingredient in Elon Musk's new supercharger technology. I mean, imagine that, gathering around your dinner table with your family, all of you placing your phones in a bowl of fried rice, saying, "Hold on, Mom, let me just stir fry my iPhone for a minute. It needs a boost." But it doesn't stop there, folks. There's a whole world of absurd life hacks out there. I once saw a video suggesting that you can use a toilet seat as a tray for your snacks. Because nothing says appetizing like resting your chips on a surface that has seen more bottoms than a sumo wrestling match. I don't know about you, but I prefer my snacks without a side of E. coli, thank you very much. And then we have these so-called genius cleaning hacks. They'll tell you to use toothpaste to remove stains from your carpet. Great, now my living room looks like a mint-flavored crime scene. And don't even get me started on the suggestion to clean your keyboard with a sticky note. I tried it, and now my delete key is permanently stuck, which makes editing my emails a real challenge. Sorry, boss, I can't send the report. My keyboard is on a sticky strike. But I have to admit, I fell for a life hack once. There was this video claiming that if you hang a bunch of bananas next to your bed, you'll have sweet dreams. So, being the gullible person that I am, I tried it. But let me tell you, waking up to a banana-induced nightmare is not as fun as it sounds. I dreamt I was being chased by a giant banana, and every time it caught up with me, it peeled off its skin to reveal more bananas. It was like a fruity horror movie. Lesson learned: stick to regular dreams, folks. In the end, life hacks are like a game of Russian roulette. You never know if you'll end up with a brilliant solution or a complete disaster. So, let's embrace the absurdity, laugh at these online geniuses, and remember that sometimes, the simplest solution is just common sense. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go untangle my headphones using a flaming hula hoop. Thank you and good night. Now, let's talk about something that's taken the internet by storm: life hacks. Life hacks, those magical little tips and tricks that promise to make our lives easier, right? Well, let me tell you, sometimes life hacks are about as helpful as trying to put toothpaste back in the tube. They promise the world, but they usually end up leaving you with a mess. Have you ever tried one of those DIY cleaning hacks? You know, the ones that tell you to mix baking soda, vinegar, lemon juice, and a sprinkle of unicorn tears to create a super-powered cleaning solution? I tried it once, and let me just say, my house smelled like a confused salad for a week. Not to mention, my dog refused to come within a mile of the living room. And what about those beauty hacks? They're all over social media, promising to turn you into a flawless human being. But let me tell you, folks, when I tried that cucumber face mask, I looked less like a radiant goddess and more like a misplaced salad topping. I mean, who needs a spa day when you can just wear your lunch on your face, right? But the absurdity doesn't stop there. Have you seen those life hacks that suggest using a fork to hold up your phone while watching videos? Yeah, because nothing screams sophistication like balancing your $1,000 smartphone on a utensil from your kitchen drawer. I tried it, and let's just say my phone ended up face down in a bowl of spaghetti. Turns out, forks are not the best phone stands, who knew? But you know, there's something endearing about life hacks. It's like they're trying to solve all our problems, but they often create even bigger ones. Life hacks are the real-life equivalent of when your grandmother gives you a helpful piece of advice that you just know is going to backfire spectacularly. Oh, you have a headache? Just rub some onions on your feet and wear a lampshade as a hat. Guaranteed relief. Thanks, Grandma, but I think I'll stick with ibuprofen. In the end, life hacks remind us that life is messy, unpredictable, and sometimes downright ridiculous. They promise us shortcuts to success, but they often lead us down a winding path of chaos. So let's embrace the absurdity, laugh at the failed hacks, and remember that sometimes the best solution to a problem is good old-fashioned trial and error. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. You've been a wonderful audience. Remember, life may be absurd, but laughter is always the best hack. Good night. Now, let's dive into the absurd world of life hacks. You know, those little shortcuts and tricks that promise to make your life easier? Yeah, They're like that friend who says they have a foolproof plan to win the lottery. Spoiler alert, they don't. Life hacks are everywhere these days, bombarding us from every corner of the internet. You can't scroll through social media without stumbling upon a video of someone turning a watermelon into a briefcase. Seriously, who needs that? I've got enough trouble remembering where I put my car keys, now I'm supposed to remember where I stashed my snacks too? But let me tell you, I've tried a few life hacks myself, and it's like playing Russian roulette with a toaster. One time, I saw a video that promised an easy way to peel a banana. Apparently, monkeys have been doing it all wrong for centuries. So I thought, hey, I'll give it a shot. Turns out, I ended up with a squished banana mush all over my hands. Thanks, life hack. And don't get me started on the genius idea of turning socks into gloves. They called it sock gloves or Glocks for short. I tried it, and let me tell you, it was a disaster. I walked around all day with socks on my hands, looking like a wannabe superhero with really sweaty palms. Not exactly the image I was going for. But the real question is, why do we even need life hacks in the first place? Isn't life complicated enough? If I wanted to spend my time figuring out how to slice a cake with a dental floss, I'd be a professional cake slicer or a dentist. Life is already full of unexpected challenges. Like trying to open those plastic packages they put everything in nowadays. I need a life hack just to survive the packaging. In the end, life hacks are just another way for people to show off their brilliance on the internet. We're all trying to be smarter, faster, and more efficient. But let's face it, folks, life can't be hacked. It's messy, unpredictable, and often hilariously absurd. So, instead of searching for shortcuts, let's embrace the chaos and laugh at the absurdity together. Thank you, and remember, if life gives you lemons, don't try to hack them into a lemonade dispenser. Just squeeze them and enjoy the mess.
And that wraps up another laughter-filled episode of Not So Funny A. If you enjoyed the jokes generated by our AI algorithms, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join our comedy-loving community.